And we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, this is Semhar.
This is TC.
And you're watching Table Talk. On today's episode of Table Talk, we're going to be talking about... I'm going to say our three topics are... On today's episode of Table Talk, our three topics are... 1, 2, 3. Today's Table Talk what the fuck? Today's Table Talk topics are friend or bitch, swear by it, and would you rather. Let's just jump into friend or bitch.
So I had an event to do, and so I have one side of the project and my partner had another side of the project. So her part was communicating with a bunch of other people, and so the day of the event comes and I show up and I see the other girls and I see that they're all matching with heels, and I'm like, did I not get the memo? Good thing I'm always ready, so I already have my dress and my heels anyways.
Oh, good.
So I showed up and I'm like, oh, like I guess they had planned to match. And my partner, who we were developing a friendship, and my partner, who we were developing a friendship at that point, you would think that she would tell me, hey, me and all the girls were gonna match. Maybe you should wear the same color as us. But she didn't. So in this scenario, was she being a friend or a bitch?
Bitch.
Oh.
Oh.
I had confused because I kind of already put it in that limelight as she's being a bitch.
She came off as a bitch as soon as you told the story. Yeah, so... So, no way do I think she was being a friend. Like, why wouldn't you tell us you're matching? That's just weird.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so, I definitely think she was being a bitch, too, just because from other, scenarios that we've been in, you could definitely tell she was trying to one-up me. Sadly, there's no way you could one-up me. And so, I feel like from that, I knew she was being a bitch.
Right.
But I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, maybe she just thought I wouldn't want to dress up that day. Because we were at a work function, you know? So, or maybe she is very forgetful. So maybe she had forgotten, and then it was too late to tell me when I got there. But nevertheless, I feel like that any person that does that and doesn't tell you is definitely trying to be a bitch.
Yeah. I would say bitch.
Me too.
Okay, so this next one is basically, so your homegirl gets you a gift for your birthday. Like a nice ass, let's say, what's something good? Like Mary Kay? Or I don't even know.
That's not even around anymore, I don't think.
What is it? Michael Kors?
Michael Kors.
I'm not a brand girl. I don't know what it stands for. So let's say she gets you a nice ass Michael Kors purse. You know what I'm saying? And you find out through another friend that the purse was stolen. But the girl who got it for you didn't tell you it was stolen. Is she being a friend or a bitch?
I think she's being a
friend. Okay, why do you think she's being more of a friend?
So I think she's being a friend because one, I guess she stole it because she couldn't afford it and she wanted to get you the best thing, is what I'm thinking. Or she just had the thrill of stealing.
Right.
Whichever way, that's your friend.
Right. And mind you, she stole it from a store, not a person.
Yeah. So
for the
better good. So she's being Robin Hood, all right? She's not stealing from the poor and giving it to you. She stole it from the store.
Right,
okay?
from the company.
So I would say she's being a friend because one, she thought of you and she took a risk that high to get you that purse, you know?
Right.
And then she doesn't tell you out of the goodness, so you're not paranoid. You're not walking around talking about, I'm walking around with a stolen purse.
Right.
So I think she's being a friend.
And she wasn't even going to tell you and put that burden on your shoulders. You only found out through another friend, that the purse was stolen. So friend.
Friend.
Next.
The next scenario is you're at a party and everybody's drunk and then your friends find gum in your hair. So they decide to take it upon themselves to cut the gum out of your hair. So they go ahead and just chop it off.
Right. You're extremely drunk, wasted.
And then in the morning, you wake up and you're just like, what?
Like what?
So, are they being a friend or a bitch?
Bitch. Yeah, absolutely. You can't just take it upon yourself to cut the gum out of the hair. Like I guess I'd get it if you thought you were being helpful because she was so drunk and like you can't get gum out. But like Semhar said, there are remedies for things like that. You could have waited till the next morning.
I'm pretty sure there's something that could get gum out of your hair.
Yeah.
And then I would rather, if it was me, I would rather make the choice of like if I want to cut my hair or what I want to do. Like,
yeah.
And then what cut do I want? Maybe you messed the cut up already, so I can't even get the cut that I want now.
Right.
I have to go shorter, or like I have to get like like a bob or something. I don't want a bob.
Right. And I assume that the friend cutting your hair is a little tipsy too. We're all at the same party.
So probably not good cut.
And she just gave you that baby bop snip, like you never know. Maybe she thought, oh, it's gonna get hard in the morning,
I don't want her to find out.
I don't want her, yeah, but like, let it get hard in her hair. Let her figure out in the morning if she wants to cut it. And if she wants to cut it, then we'll cut it. But don't make that decision for her. So ladies, don't cut your friend's hair while they're belligerent.
And there's gum.
And there's gum.
And where did the gum come from?
How
does the gum end up in the hair?
Who put the gum in there? Who did it?
Was it the friend?
Sabotage. Sabotage. I call sabotage, bitch.
You set me up.
You set me up, man. So that wraps it up for the friend or bitch this week. Mm-hmm. Next up, we're going to move on to Swear By It.
My Swear By It this week is an app. It's called Insight Timer. It is a meditation app, and it's for beginners and also for people that are more advanced. It's a really cool app. There's different settings kind of you could do. You could do love, you could do stress, you could do sleep, you could do just meditation. There's ones where they talk you through the meditation, so that's really awesome if you're a beginner. And then there's ones that are just full music. There's different durations of time. You could do from like 7 minutes to 30 minutes to 40 minutes. And it keeps track of your meditations. And so when you go on the app, you'll pick which one you want, and then it'll give you a variety of the different times and different like music or different people talking on it. And also gives you other little links that you could go on to find more things if you don't see what you like on there. So this app I do maybe 2 to 3 times a week. Is something that I do just to calm myself, to zen myself, to just bring myself back to reality because I get carried away with life. And it's really awesome, and especially if you're tired and you put it on like one of any of the meditations, it literally puts you straight to sleep. I've tried it out before. Me and a couple of friends, we went out to the clubs and we stayed at a hotel room afterwards, and we were all like just talking. I'm like, hey, you guys, we're gonna meditate, and I literally put it on and we all literally passed out.
That sounds like the life. Like,
it really works and it's really chill. So that's the app that I swear by.
Okay, nice. I'm gonna have to check that one out. I stopped meditating. I used to meditate in college, but not recently, not these past couple of years. So maybe you could show me that app. Yeah. Show me that app, girl.
Check that app. Check that app.
Okay. So my Swear By It isn't an application or anything tangible, but it is online quizzes. I swear by online quizzes. I love going on to different websites and taking like love quizzes about my horoscope, which character are you, like what song would you be off of this album, like just different things like that. And I mean, the same way I feel about zodiac signs, like they're fun to listen to. Yes, I love everything about my zodiac. I am a true Capricorn, but to an extent, like you have to know, like, some of that stuff's not real, or all of it, you never really know. So I understand that the quizzes, they're just for fun and games, but I swear by them and I get really invested and I get really like, oh my gosh, my crush doesn't like me, like whatever, like whatever the quiz of the day is. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you my top 3 sites that I take quizzes on, and then I'm gonna throw a 4th one in there, but I'll get to that in a second. So the first quiz site I swear by is allthetest.com. You guys should check that one out. The second one is horoscope.com. They have good quizzes. And the third one is BuzzFeed. I know, typical AF, whatever, sue me. But this last one is more serious. It's called psychcentral.com, and it's more so taking quizzes to see like if you have OCD, like if you want to be a horrible person and self-diagnose yourself like I do, You can take those sort of tests on there. There's different ones like, do I have ADHD tendencies? Like, you know, like things like that. It's like psychological stuff. Like, am I built for love? Like, it gets deep on this one. So if you want to go on psychcentral.com and psych yourself out, do it, because it's worth it. It's worth all the pain. So yeah, that's my swear by it for this week.
Our next and final topic is, would you rather?
Dun dun dun. So I took the liberty of writing down 2 would you rathers, and Semhar wrote 2 of her own, and we're gonna ask each other these would you rather questions and answer our own. So you wanna go ahead and go first?
All right, so my first one is, would you rather have a nice car and a trashy house, or would you rather have a nice house and a trashy car?
Nice house, trashy car.
Same.
100%.
Same.
Yeah.
I feel like any other way would be ridiculous. Like,
yeah.
Your priorities are messed up. If you have a nice ass house,
yeah,
and a raggedy car, you're good to go.
Yeah.
You know, like
Uber home.
Honestly, a car loses value, and a house doesn't.
Yeah.
Depending on how the economy is going. But so the house would up value, but your car is losing value. So you have a nice ass house,
yeah,
and an ugly car, you're winning. If you have a nice ass car and an ugly house, you're losing.
Merp. And what do you look like? Like, imagine you're on a date and you have this nice ass car, and you pull up to your house and it's like, what?
Yeah.
Your priorities are messed up.
I'd rather see the opposite. I'd rather like be like, oh, okay, he's a nice guy, whatever, his car's a little trashy. You know, humble, yeah. You get in his car and you pull up to him like, oh.
Right.
You know, you don't want the opposite effect. You want, oh,
right.
Shit.
Right. And it is humble, and it's like, it's a nice surprise, and it's a filter. You know, if you mess with me and I got this janky car, then I'm like, oh, you a real one. Let me take you to the house. Yep. You know? So that's always cool. My would you rather is, would you rather eat a cup of sand or drink a gallon of ocean water? Now.
What the hell? So does that cup of sand come with
hot sauce?
No, with filtered water.
You can drink water if you want, but it's a cup, like measurement wise, it's a cup of sand.
Yeah.
And straight, you can have it a la carte. You can put ketchup on it. You can.
I'll do the sand.
You know, like.
I'll do sand.
Okay. The sand, not a gallon of beach water. You're not doing it.
Not the gallon of beach water. Like, that's disgusting.
You're gonna be crunching. Like.
I feel like, you know, that sand with like a good glass of water or a good glass of Moscato.
Right.
I could do that. Like, you know, drink the whole bottle of Moscato so you don't really know what you're eating.
Right, right.
You know, and you could just swallow it. Like, I mean, your throat, like your mouth would get dry.
Yeah.
But I feel like I could do that more than a gallon. So you got to remember that gallon of water from the ocean.
Yeah.
That's fishes. That's if people are swimming in it.
Yeah.
That's pollution.
Yeah. Pee, all that.
You know what I mean? Like,
and it's gonna dehydrate you, like none other.
You're gonna die, I think.
No.
I don't think you'll die off the sand though. I mean, we're not scientists or anything,
right.
but
throw the sand in maybe a PBJ or something.
Oh,
you know?
you
no,
we can do whatever we want with
no,
it.
hold on. No, but stop, because then you can boil the water, the beach water, and put in a cup of tea or something. No, we gotta keep it. We gotta keep it the same.
Sand. I still opt the sand.
Okay.
You?
Probably the sand or the beach water. Beach water. You know why? Because I can down it quicker. The sand is gonna take some time, and I'm gonna keep torturing myself. The beach water, I think I could
just chug it.
I could chug it and get it out the way.
So beach water is salty, right?
Die.
The beach water is salty.
Extremely salty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could chug down salt water.
No, I don't know.
Let's test it.
No. Next week on Table Talk, we're gonna be chugging ocean water, and eating sand.
Stay tuned.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll take the gallon.
Okay.
That's a whole gallon. Anyways, all right.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Okay, so the next one is, would you rather have free fast food for the rest of your life?
How fast we talking? Can I stay with the In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A and Panda? Or are you talking McDonald's and Jack in the Box?
Honestly, I was thinking of like McDonald's, Jack in the Box, Taco Bell.
Okay, continue.
You know.
Okay.
Or would you rather be able to cook like a chef for a year? There's a twist in this one because I wouldn't have made it that easy.
Okay.
So remember, if you're a chef, okay, this is going to take out chunks of your day.
Right.
So you got to find the ingredients. You know, you're not just like throwing shit together. You're a chef, so you're creating shit in the kitchen.
Do I have the finances to support my meals?
No, you have the finances that you have right now.
Okay. Because the thing is, I enjoy cooking. I like cooking. I don't mind. I'll cook every day. But all that chef skill, and I can't even afford to go get my flambe or whatever. What's a flambe?
I don't know. Freaking clue.
You know, like. But fast, and you said the low class fast food too. We're not even getting classy with it. All right, I'd rather cook like a chef for a year. I'd rather cook like a chef for a year. Maybe someone could sponsor me. Maybe someone could say, hey, if you cook my meals too, I'll buy your groceries. I could pimp myself out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Meal preps all day. So I'd rather be able to cook like a chef. But it wouldn't just be that year, because I'd take all my training and I'd learn from it and I'd grow from it. And I'd be the best chef on this earth, man. For the rest of my life. Okay? Damn it.
So I would also do the chef one, just because, one, fast food is disgusting.
Yeah.
Two, you'll probably die before the year is over. That's all you're eating.
Yeah.
You won't make it for that full year.
Yeah.
And then if I do the chef one, I already work in the food industry, so I'll just switch my title over to a chef and use the company's food.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at her go. Okay. So you got two chefs right here. Okay. Lastly, would you rather be wrongly accused and sentenced to 10 years in jail or 10 years in a psych ward, like a mental facility? But either way, you're wrongly accused. You go to jail, you didn't really do it. You go to this psych ward mental facility, and you're not really crazy.
You got some good ones.
Thanks, man. They come from here.
Yeah. So, this is a really difficult one. Okay, so if you go to our actual, like, jail, like
Right.
prison, I watch the ID channel is my favorite channel in the world.
Okay.
And so I watch a lot of, like, murder mysteries, and then, like, you know, like and then on Netflix, like, the worst prisons around the world. So I've seen those, right? Honestly, I think I could make it in prison.
Okay.
All female prisons, like,
Right.
I'll dominate.
That's your scene?
They're called the pods. They call them pods. The rooms that they're trapped in.
Right.
I would literally dominate the pods.
No.
I'll be the alpha female. Like.
Okay.
So honestly, I think I'll do well. But the thing is, the psych one would be more fun because, like, I feel like I could act silly, I could act stupid, I could do whatever I want,
Right.
and they'll just medicate me and just like put me to sleep.
Yeah.
But the scary part about that one is the other crazies are in there.
Right. You might come out real crazy.
You might come out real crazy, but dealing with the other crazies, like, I'm a scaredy cat.
Okay.
So if there's my roommate is like a psychopath that, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just scary to me to sleep next. I'd rather sleep next to, like, non-psychopaths.
Yeah.
But you know what? The people in prison are still psychopaths too.
But maybe your cellmate might be someone who's in there for Grand Theft Auto. Or like something that has nothing to do with harming people.
Yeah.
Or like,
you know what? Honestly, I'll do the all female pod in the prison, and I'll be the alpha female. So I'll opt for that one.
okay.
What about you?
I would pick jail too, because I think I would thrive in jail.
I think so too.
I would come back snatched. My body would be on point.
Oh, so you'll be working out in there.
Girl.
Have you seen the female prisons?
No.
They don't work out in there.
Well, I would. I would. I've already told myself, I made a vow to myself, if I ever go to jail, I need to get snatched in there, and I need to come out with at least like 10 mixtapes worth of music.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You know what I could thrive in jail. And you know what? Jackie's dad said, everyone goes to jail at least once in their life. So, that's the motto I live by.
That's so funny. I think I would thrive in there.
Yeah.
All right,
Dude,
so
we should go to jail.
No, okay, so not the next episode because we'll be doing the gallon of water in the sand. The episode after that,
We'll be going to prison. No.
table talk, prison. edition.
No, yeah.
Honestly, I would. And you know what? A lot of people are probably like, oh, like, that's, you know, like you wouldn't. I've been there with you. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
It's me.
No.
And her.
We're leaders. Like, I really do think, like, and I just feel like I would be able to connect with so many people in there. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I just feel like
I have a sisterhood.
It would be.
That'd be a sisterhood.
It would be great.
You know? You don't have to worry about, well, never mind. So you don't have to worry about getting raped, but, like,
girls are.
probably will, but.
Yeah. I just feel like I would flourish in jail. Like, it's almost like, now that we're talking about, I want to go. Like, 10 years is too long. 10 years is too long. Maybe 3 years.
Not even, no.
3 years is, I could do 3 years in jail. 3 years is
too long. I mean, I
3 years goes by
I probably
like
could,
that.
but like, you know, I'm pushing my age already. Like,
Right.
I got other things to do right now.
Right.
I can't even
you
wait.
don't got time for it.
I don't. I barely could wait a couple months at my job now as it is.
Right, right. So, yeah, I think 3 years is my max. And I think, like, I just feel like so much can come out of it. You know? I'm going to get tougher. I'm going to have a bunch of fights under my belt. So I'm going to come out stronger. My hair might grow because I'm not going to be touching it. You know what I mean? I might learn how to cornrow. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it might get crazy in there, okay? Like, it really might. Like, I've always visioned, you know, great things coming from going to jail.
And the thing is, you gotta go into it with the right mentality.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't go into it thinking it's gonna defeat you. You can go into anything thinking it's gonna defeat you.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta go into it like, alright, this is my shit. You know, I owned up to it. Well, in this one, you didn't get yourself into it. Fuck it, I was wrongly accused.
Right.
When I'm done with my 3 years, I'll get a bomb-ass lawyer. I'll make millions off that wrong accusing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And then while you're in there, you develop leadership skills.
Exactly.
By running the pod, right? You learn fighting skills. And then you learn other bad habits, like how to steal, identity theft.
Stealth mode.
You know,
Yeah.
whatever you need.
Yeah. It's like Girl Scouts all over again.
It's like the grown-up Girl Scouts.
Yeah. It's the bad bitch scouts. We got this. So that concludes this week's episode of Table Talk.
Join us next time.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below.